Rani Lakshmibai, the great freedom fighter. Lakshmibai, the Rani of Jhansi, was the queen of the Maratha ruled princely state of Jhansi, situated in northern part of India. She was one of the leading figures of Indian rebellion of 1857 and a symbol of resistance to the rule of the British East Indian Company in the subcontinent. Her father worked at the Peshwa court of Bithur, and because of his influence at court, Lakshmibai had more independence than most women who were normally restricted to the zenana. She studied self defense, horsemanship, archery, and even formed her own army out of her female friends at court. Lakshmi Bai was married to Raja Gangadhar Rao Nevalkar at the early age of 7 to the Maharaja of Jhansi in 1842 and thus became the Queen of Jhansi. After their marriage, she was given the name Lakshmi Bai. The Raja was very affectionate towards her. She gave birth to a son, Damodar Rao, in 1851. However, the child died when he was about 4 months old. After his death, the Raja and Rani of Jhansi adopted Anand Rao. Anand Rao was the son of Gangadhar Rao's cousin and was later renamed Damodar Rao. It is said that Gangadhar never recovered from his son's death and died on 21 November 1853. When the Maharaja died, Rani Lakshmi Bai was just 18 years old but never lost her courage and took up the responsibility of protecting the interest of Jhansi. Lord Dalhousie, the Governor General of India at that time, tried to take advantage of misfortune of Jhansi to expand British Empire. The British did not accept Damodar Rao as legal heir of Rani Lakshmi Bai and her late husband. In March 1854, Rani of Jhansi was granted an annual pension of 60,000 and was ordered to leave the Jhansi fort. She was firm on the decision not to give up to domination of Jhansi to Britishers. For strengthening the defense of Jhansi, Rani Lakshmibai assembled an army of rebellions, which also included women. For this great cause, she was supported by brave warriors like Ghulam Ghaus Khan, Dost Khan, Khuda Baksh, Sundar Mundar, Kashibai, Lal Bau Bakshi, Motibai, Diwan Raghunath Singh, and Diwan Jawahar Singh. She assembled 14,000 rebels and organized an army for defense of the city. On May 10, 1857, the Indian rebellion started in Meerut. This began after the rumor that new bullet casing for Enfield rifles were coated with pork and beef fat, and unrest began to spread throughout India. During this chaotic time, British were forced to focus their attention elsewhere, and Lakshmi Bai was essentially left to rule Jhansi alone, leading her troops swiftly and efficiently to quell skirmishes initiated by local prince. Rani Lakshmi Bai had always hesitated about rebelling against the British. Her hesitation eventually came to an end when British troops arrived under Sir Hugh Ross and laid siege to Jhansi on 23 March 1858. An army of 20,000 headed by Tatya Tope was sent to relieve Jhansi but failed to do so when his force engaged with British on 31 March. 3 days later, the besiegers were able to breach the walls and capture the city. The Rani escaped by night with her son surrounded by her guards, many of them women. Along with young Damodar Rao, the Rani decamped to Kalpi along with her troops, where she joined other rebel forces, including those of Tatya Tope. The two moved on to Gwalior, where the combined rebel forces defeated the army of Maharaja of Gwalior and later occupied the strategic fort at Gwalior. However, on 17 June 1858, while battling in full warrior regalia against the 8th King's Royal Irish Hussar in Kota Ki Sarai near the Phool Bagh area of Gwalior, she was killed at battle. The British captured Gwalior 3 days later. In the British report of the battle, General Sir Hugh commented that Rani, remarkable for her beauty, cleverness, and perseverance, had been the most dangerous of all the rebel leaders.